What's up guys, Tech Central here, and today I'm coming at you with a AMD Radeon 580 gaming PC build. The 580 was recently released by AMD. It is part of the 500 series, and there were 3 graphics cards that was released: the 560, the 570, and the 580. Today we'll be looking at the 580, but before I begin, I want to let you know that I have a giveaway going on. If you guys do want to enter, check the description box below. I'm giving away the GTX 1050 Ti from EVGA. Link is below to enter, but with that being said, let's get started. For the case, I want the Thermaltake View 27 Black ATX gaming case. This case is currently going for $70 on Amazon, and this has a side panel window that curves all the way up to the top, and that is how the side panel opens, which is kind of weird, but it looks pretty badass. The case also has red LED ring fans that are at the front of the case. The front of the case has a black tinted window, which looks pretty sweet with them red LED fans. Next up, for the power supply, the power supply one is the EVGA 700B1 80+ bronze certified power supply. This is currently going for $55 on Amazon. This is a really good power supply that will be giving you adequate power to power all the components in this build. For the motherboard I want is the Gigabyte GA-AB350 gaming AMD Ryzen motherboard. This motherboard is a DDR4 motherboard, and it is currently going for $100. This is a really good motherboard, comes with 4 DIMM slots, and it supports the AMD Ryzen. Speaking of the AMD Ryzen, I want the 1600X processor. This is a $258 processor. This is from the Ryzen 5 lineup, and this is a really good processor. It comes clocked at 3.7 GHz with a boost clock of 4 GHz. It has 6 cores and 12 threads. This processor is unlocked, which means you can overclock it. It also comes with the RAID Stealth cooler, which isn't the best cooler, but it will cool your CPU and probably even overclock it to about 4.4 or 4.5 GHz. Next up, for RAM, the RAM I want is the Corsair Vengeance 16GB 2GB sticks that are clocked at 3200. These are currently going for $140. 16GB is really good for gaming and editing. This will be perfect, and I want these RAMs because these are clocked at 3200. And for Ryzen CPUs mainly, it's better to go with a higher frequency in RAM so that you get better frames per second when you're gaming. For storage, I went with an SSD. This is the Drivo X1 Pro SSD. This is a 128GB SSD. This is currently going for $51. It has a read speed of 560 megabytes per second and a write speed of 500 megabytes per second. And I got this SSD for the boot drive, not for a main mass storage. For the mass storage, I want the WD Blue 1TB hard drive, which is currently going for $50. This is a really good mass storage that can store all your games and any other files. And lastly, for the graphics card, the graphics card I want is the MSI RX 580 Gaming X 8GB graphics card. This is a $277 graphics card that was recently released by AMD, as I mentioned before. But yeah, if you guys do want to see benchmarks on this graphics card, make sure to drop a like. If you want to buy any of the products that I mentioned in this video, make sure to check the description box below. The links will be down there. If you want to enter the giveaway, the link will be also down there. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter for the latest updates, bookmark my Amazon link, and use it when you buy stuff, and I will see you all in the next video.